Hello, we're back to energetic stages of a child, and we're looking at 7 to 10 years old. Now, the next one is 9 to 12, so we have an overlap here, but we're working on 7 to 10. Under 7, the child is developing the subconscious brain. It doesn't just stop all of a sudden. They are still developing the subconscious brain from 7 to 10, yet they're developing more their conscious brain and less their subconscious brain. Okay? So for a child under 7, whatever anxiety is there, when they go over the level of unconscious to conscious into more conscious time in their brain, it's like a cutoff stage. So if their level of anxiety under 7 is 50%, then their normal level of anxiety, their zero completely calm in conscious awareness, is 70%, but for them it's a 0, or 50%, for them it's a 0. So we take our anxiety from under 7 forward as our normal level of anxiety. So a child who's living in a very anxious situation, when they turn 8, 9, 10, that anxiety level actually is normal. It becomes a normality. And they will actually seek, as they get older, to be more normal, which means to be more anxious. They will make anxiety for themselves. It is fixable. It's something you can reverse and work through, okay, as an adult, okay, and even as a parent with a child. You can help them through that. You can go back and change those processes. But from 7 to 10, they're becoming more and more conscious, more and more able to communicate and connect, okay, with the parent, with the teacher, with the sibling, with the grandparent. And this is what the stage is about. Bouncing off the parent in connection to who they are. Please identify who I am. Some children around 7, 8 years old revert back to stuff happening for them when they were under 7. Because it's really anxiety based. All of a sudden, they're aware in their brains consciously of the world around them. Now, I get a lot of trauma at 7, 8 years old in children because that is when they realize, oh my God, I'm not safe at home. Oh my God, this is negative. Oh my God, this is bad. They also get children that calm down because they go into a stage of, oh, I am safe with my parents. I am safe at home. I am safe in this environment. Okay, I am safe being me in my home space. So the 7 to 10-year-old stage is that development of self in connection with the people that give you safety at home, safety at school. Okay, am I safe? And this doesn't have to be a fast development. It can be a slow development, but it can be very rocky because the child then comes up with much more anxiety because now they're dealing with anxiety in their conscious brain being fed from an unconscious process from under 7 years old. So this is quite difficult, okay? So if the parent is constant, then the child will be more constant, okay? If everything was difficult under 7 and there's constant, now the child will bounce against that, okay? This is where the child wants to be heard. Will push to be heard. Mum, 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 dad, 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 dad. They want to be heard. They want to be heard. They want to be heard. They want to be able to bounce off the parents to feel like they're safe, to check out their normal that they learnt under 7 years old. So the child is now defining who they are in connection to their direct, immediate environment. Okay, this is why a lot of people in the world who do schooling don't think children should be overly educated under 7 years old because their brains aren't necessarily developed for that. That's an individual belief. I believe that as well. But you got to believe what you believe and do what you do what's right, as long as you're helping your child be the best they can be for them, not for you. Okay, making sure they're happy in who they are in that process of deciding what's right for your child. I'm not here to tell you what's right and wrong. I'm here to tell you the energetic understanding of development stages of a child from my point of view, overseeing thousands of clients. So from 7 to 10 years old, we're looking at the child developing their conscious brain compared to the development of their subconscious brain, okay? Who they are in the world around them right now, okay? And there's bouncing, and parents get angry with the child. So when a child is bouncing, when a child is having a tantrum, when a child is sulking, what the child is asking the parent to do is parent. It's asking the parent, come to me, talk to me, connect with me, be with me, show me I'm safe in this world, show me it's okay for me to feel this way in this world, show me that I am who I am. They're parts of their brain, one part's going, be an animal, and the other part's going, you're a human being, you're an individual. Okay, and under 7, the part of being an animal was much bigger. Okay, and over 7, the part of being an individual is getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and kind of squashing down and putting the subconscious below it. Okay, and then the subconscious is firing through the whole time with its beliefs and its understandings. So we have to understand that the 7 to 10 years old is really important in the way that we support our child, we listen to our child, we engage with our child. You know, if our child is playing a game or doing something we don't know how to engage with, ask them to teach us, ask them to talk to us, get involved, okay? Without putting loads of pressure on the child. Ask them to get involved in the process. Ask them to get us involved in the process, I should say. So in this 7 to 10 years old, we need to be vigilant as parents in communicating and talking and connecting to our children, because that's what they need. They are learning who they are as individuals in their direct surrounding. Thank you very much.